Last week, I toured San Diego and anchored in Mission Bay before tackling a hatch repair. In this week's episode of Marina Queen, I unbox a new solar panel and get it installed over the davits. Stick around. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen out there. One of these tiny little cars, I don't even know what it was, like some kind of Kia or something, tiny. Managed to fit that solar panel in there. Well, there she is. Not yet unboxed. That we're gonna do now. Let's take a look at it. Wow. 200 watts. Oh, it's going to be a game changer, baby. Yeah. Well, and there she is unpacked. Yeah. We're going to keep her kind of protected like that for now. We don't get to show off the bright side yet until we get her installed. But... So I don't expect those holes in the rails to line up perfectly, right? So I need to go ahead and get these widths right, you know, for these brackets. So we need to measure that again. Here I'm measuring the distance between the davit arms. It's 140.5 centimeters. All right, I think I have my drill points worked out. Yeah, so I put some tape on here. Oh, gotta put this under here because when I come through here, I don't want it to get ugly, right? Okay. I got this bag of clamps. Yeah, here they are. They're these hinged clamps. Now we're gonna attach them, and then, well, we might be just about ready then. She ain't going anywhere. She's on there. I've only got her anchored on the one clamp, but she's on there now. It's just a matter of tidying up those other 3 clamps. So yeah, I'm feeling good. she's on there. Just gotta wire her up. Getting it secured up there all by myself. Well, I had less confidence in that. Yeah, that was great. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm feeling pretty good right now because my brother's coming in to visit Frog's Leap, spend a week with me on the boat. Yeah, and, you know, we're gonna need some electricity. I feel like I'm ahead of schedule. I just gotta run some new cable down to the solar charge controller. I gotta remove the old stuff first. The old stuff was soldered into place. That's questionable. So I'm gonna use the MC4 connectors that come with the panel. So I bought this. Now this is one piece of wire, 50 feet long, with MC4 connectors on each side. So you cut it in half and then you use both pieces, right? So that's the idea. So now we gotta cut it. Oh boy. So the first thing we need to do is find the midpoint of this cable and cut it. This is going to be the positive and negative cable coming from the solar panel. You might ask, why not reuse the same cables that were in use before? But those cables, they were fine, but they were old and they were soldered. Really rather do it the right way, right? So we have the cable, this one length of cable, and I'm gonna figure out the midpoint. This wire is, you know, when you try to unspool it, it's all kind of wrapped up really tightly, and it's really quite messy to get the thing to straighten out. I had to get more creative with it. I think 70s Carl Vinson. Not sure, but I think so. It's cool. They got that fighter jet in the front. The Soul Jet. Wow. I don't know what it is, but you know, when I get that good measurement, I just feel like enjoying my dominion a little bit. And cut it at the bite. And I'll be ready. So we're going to go back and run the wires. And here I just need to run the wires into the PV plus and minus in the middle of that Victron unit. Yeah, running wires is like total boat upheaval, baby.
Frog's Leap has a new challenge in front of her. And I have finally found a way to illustrate what it is truly like for sailors out there. Finally, people can see the authentic grit and raw heroism involved with coastal sailing, with this KRAKEN always giving chase. And God help you, should one day this KRAKEN win this waterborne game of wits. Next week, I meet up with my brother Matt, and we accept the KRAKEN's challenge. Oh yeah, these pirates of the Leap. It certainly seems as though they will not be denied.
I'll see you next week on the boat. For real-time updates, check out @Marina Queen Sailing on Instagram.